Well, the last of the Christmas orders are packed up and on their way to the post office. Hopefully some of those last-minute ornament orders make it in time for Christmas, which is almost here. Not as bad as last year, but it's really creeping up on us now. We've got a lot of unfinished Christmas business to attend to. Because we went on that trip, and then because we have the Midsummer Scream Season Screaming Convention, I feel like I've hardly participated in Christmas activities at all. There's still Christmas foods we haven't eaten, Christmas movies we haven't watched, Christmas presents we haven't finished wrapping. In fact, there's even a few Christmas presents we haven't even picked up yet. So before we do what I really want to do, which is go out tonight and see a whole bunch of Christmas lights, we better finish at least some of our to-do list. One place I can count on that's always good for gifts is the Bookman, the best secondhand bookstore left in Orange County. If you can't find something for the people you love here, well, you either probably don't know them very well or they can't read. I love all the random stuff on the ends of the aisle. Look at this vintage Disneyland postcard, or this, the Conan show ticket. These are all things they find inside of the books people leave here. It's pretty cool. Whoa, check this out, a book about potatoes. Who doesn't love spuds? Or how about this, Alaska sourdough? Dude, they even have a huge children's section at the Bookman. I always come here to see what kind of paperback Mark Twain action they got going on. And I've owned about half of the books in the history section, literally because I always bring them back here. Oh, look at that. We got a haul here. Check it out. Oh, The Innocents Abroad, yeah. These are coming home with me. Oh, dude, look at that. It's our old stomping grounds. The only bad part about the Bookman is that it's almost impossible not to get trapped in there much longer than you intended. There's just way too much good stuff in there, but we got what we came for. Wait a minute, I just realized we better not show too many of the places we go. It might give away too many secrets. I better catch up with you guys when we're closer to Christmas light time. The doctor told me to lose a little weight because of the heart thing, so I've been trying to cut back, drinking sugar-free soda and whatnot, yada, yada, yada. But it is Christmas time. Sort of a little treat yourself time. So Allie just ran in to pick me up a gluten-free cheeseburger. Ooh, looks like she treated herself too. A little Shirley Temple action. Nice. All right, the sun has now set here in Southern California. We've eaten, and now Allie and I have split up to accomplish different Christmas tasks. Basically, hopefully, she's now wrapping up my present. Ooh, can't wait to see what it is. And I've decided to get an early start on looking at some Christmas lights, starting with a place that's been on my Christmas list for a couple of years. But for one reason or another, I'm only just now managing to go and see the Griswold Family Vacation House. Oh my, Griswold, would you look at this? Do you know what this is? Do you know what you're looking at? 250 strands of lights, 100 individual bulbs per strand, for a grand total of 25,000 imported Italian twinkle lights. This is incredible. It's not the actual Griswold house used in the movie. To see that, we'd have to trespass onto one of Warner Brothers' backlots. Oh no, where we're standing is in the city of La Mirada, California, where homeowner Jeff Norton for the past several years has been transforming his suburban domicile into a facsimile of the Clark Griswold family home from the movie National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. If I'm understanding correctly, I believe it all started with this RV, a 1972 Ford Condor customized to look exactly like Cousin Eddie's from the 1989 film. Dude, this is out of control. Look at this. They've got the pooper, his broken hose, Cousin Eddie's dog. And look at that custom animatronic mannequin. Dude, you're not going to see that at Big Lots. This is so absolutely insane. No wonder there's such a huge crowd out here. The level of detail is over the top. Look at that above Cousin Eddie's RV. Look, you got Santa and the blow-molded reindeer. You got the burnt-up chair with the poor cat. And then on the other side of the lawn, the family station wagon with the Christmas tree that's just a little too big for the living room. Even the Christmas squirrel. Oh, dude, look at that. It's Bill Murray's brother, Clark's boss. All wrapped up by Cousin Eddie. You got the delivery boy bringing the Jelly of the Month Club envelope, and there's old Clark Griswold himself. Whatever happened to Chevy Chase? Check this out behind the family station wagon. You've got chainsaw-wielding Clark Griswold and the tree he dug up being stared at by the annoying yuppie neighbors, Todd and Margot. There's even little speakers next to them playing dialogue from the film.
Hey, Griswold, where do you think you're going to put a tree that big? Come over, I'll show you. He's got a lot of nerve talking to me like that, Griswold. I wasn't talking to you.
Dude, this is incredible, and I'm sure there are many, many details I'm missing. There's so much packed into this. I mean, just for starters, this guy, Jeff Norton, has painted his house the same color as the house from the film, added these green shutters out here, and even a whole fake second story. Oh, that's right. That second story on that house isn't even real. It's purpose-built just to make this house resemble the Griswold house that much more. And in fact, it's that second story addition right there that almost got this incredible, and as you can see, very popular Christmas attraction shut down permanently. You see, it turns out the city of La Mirada aren't big Chevy Chase fans or something, because they deemed the second story addition unsafe. They actually wanted him to tear it down and remove it from the house, which would have meant no Griswold Family Christmas house this year. But thanks to a huge outpouring of support from the local community and the local residents of La Mirada, Clark Griswold and family were allowed to stay until New Year's Day. For once, old Clark Griswold came out on top. After all these years, I guess he just deserved a break. Dude, the Christmas squirrels are totally getting me. I love this. Look at this epic window display. There's the house right down there in the bottom left. Look at that whole Griswold family Christmas village. And out here on the lawn, the even more beautiful Christmas decoration of the Chicago PD and their faithful old police cruiser. Funny how old-fashioned that cop car looks to me now, but I was alive in 1989. I remember when cop cars looked like that. Weird. This is incredible. They've got the movie playing out here. They've got hot Christmas treats and drinks available, and a bevy of Christmas Vacation merch for sale, including the Wally World Eggnog Cup. Dude, look at that. I didn't even know they made half of this stuff, dude. I want this stuff. Oh, wait a minute, I think I understand. These items are available in exchange for donations, which they readily take over here, including Venmo. And apparently the proceeds are what has paid for this house to continually expand this epic Christmas display. Oh, and I forgot to mention the best part of all. Every couple of minutes or so, the Griswold house spits out fake snow. Look at that. Dude, Christmas Vacation is by no means even close my favorite, or really I think the best of the vacation movies. But this display is so epic, it actually makes me like the movie more. It feels like I've actually stepped inside the movie, and if I leave, somehow the movie will be over. So it's hard to tear myself away, but unfortunately, I've got to go eventually. There's no bathroom here for the public. All right, well, from La Mirada, California, we're gonna have to head back over the border, back into God's country, which is, of course, Orange County, for those of you who didn't know. Pick up my lady fare and head on to our next Christmas-like destination. Oh, look at this. The orange circle. It looks so beautiful at night, but not nearly as beautiful as my companion. Hi, Allie. Dude, I always love the Orange Circle Antique Mall, especially Moonshine Vintage's window display, but has an extra special magic at night. So weird how trendy and busy it's all gotten down here. Just compared to a few years ago when we would come down here at night during the Christmas season, there's like 1,000,000 times more people. Luckily, although the plaza is now more filled than ever with hipsters and college students, it still somehow retains its small town charm. I mean, just look at this big old Santa Claus. We've got him out here every year. He's at least a couple of alleys tall. And our big Christmas tree right here in the circle itself near the fountain. Plus, you can't forget about our main Christmas tree, the one that gets lit up in our Christmas tree ceremony every year. This giant pine in front of the Citizens Business Bank. Wow. Even some of the newer stuff is amazing. Look at this recently restored building. That looks awesome. Plus, now there's a ramen place inside, which has to make you happy, right? Oh boy. At the end of the day, though, what I love about Christmas in the Circle is that they manage to keep things traditional. Look at that. I don't know how many years they've been putting this manger scene up out here, but it's at least been my entire life. And the statues may be kind of old and weather-worn, but they still touch the heart as much as ever. Oh, look at that. All right, now that we've come and paid our respects to the king, although admittedly with less frankincense, myrrh, and gold than these guys, we can go down the street and check out some more Christmas houses. By the way, you'll notice tons of people out here celebrating Christmas. I'd like to remind some of you that have been watching for a really long time that there wouldn't even be any Christmas if it hadn't been for us here on this channel and this fountain. If you know, you know. All right, gang. We've come down the road and returned once again to Pine Street, a.k.a. a Christmas wonderland. Oh, wow. If it's possible, I think there's even more houses decorated this year than there were last year or the year before. Oh, I remember this one. The Ugly Sweater Factory. And look at all the ugly sweaters up on the porch. I love this town. I'm sad we had to move out of it, but we're still only 5 minutes away. Orange just got a little too expensive, if you know what I mean. Wow, look at this one. It looks like a Better Homes and Gardens magazine cover. It looks like one that Allie would like, huh? You like that minimalistic look?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Lots of white lights on there. Red ribbons and green garlands. Oh, look at next door. Patriotism. Even better. Aw. Pine Street. All-American Christmas. Ooh, check it out. Once you get north of Maple, you're on the best block. And look at this. They aren't playing around. Wow! This one's got everything. It's got religion and reindeer and Santa Claus blow molds and candy canes, a patriotic American flag made of lights, an epic water feature. Somebody at this house loves Christmas. Merry and bright indeed. Merry and bright indeed. I love orange because it just has this classic Anytown, USA look to it. This is fantastic. I love it when you get a whole street like this where everybody decorates and you can tell there's only a few people who are like, no, I'm not gonna participate. And I always wonder how it starts. Like, is one guy trying to compete with his neighbors and then the next neighbor tries to compete and the next neighbor? Or do they have a meeting first and go, hey guys, we're gonna blow away those guys on Elm Street. We're all gonna get together and show them what Pine Street's made of. Pine! Well, I can't tell you how it started here on Pine Street, but I can tell you how it's going. It's going amazing. Okay, I'm starting to think they're definitely all in on this together because last year, it seemed like all the houses were Christmas movie themed. This year, I'm noticing a new theme out here because there are quite a few light up flags. Look at this. There's a blow up Uncle Sam. Clearly, there's a little patriotic Christmas theme going. There are even patriotic colors on the old Grinch house over here. All right. They're definitely in on it together. Look at this, though. There's a whole bunch of movie references left over here. You'll shoot your eye out. They're showing A Christmas Story, Mr. Narwhal from Elf.
And look, a major award.
Oh my gosh, she's right! It's a major award! Sam Hale, you say you want it? Oh, you should see what it looks like from out here. Oh, that never gets old. Look at this. This is the most Southern California thing I have ever seen, particularly the most vintage Southern California. An orange tree. All decked out for the holidays. Well, I guess we're not going to see the Home Alone house or the Griswold House of Pine Street this year, as the patriotic theme just keeps on going and going. It's good to know that they switch up the theme every year, though. I never noticed that before. See, because if you go back and watch our video from last year, this right here was the Home Alone house, I'm pretty sure. I love looking at Christmas lights. This is making it feel a lot more like Christmas is actually imminent. Which, honestly, does make me feel a little stressed out, actually, because there's so much stuff left to do. Just keep having to remind myself every couple minutes. Take a breath. We get done what we get done. Plus, you gotta remember what the season's really all about. Getting lots of presents! No, I'm just kidding. It's about that first Noel, and of course, being with the people you love. I love you. Merry Christmas.
I love you.
What in the world? It's 4 calling birds. It's 4 calling birds.
That's funny.
Merry Christmas. Look at that Christmas car. Why was that guy honking? Does he hate Christmas? Oh, I get it. It's a 12 Days of Christmas house. Look at the partridge in a pear tree. See the pear ornaments? You got the pipes for the pipers piping and the drumsticks for the drummers drumming. Hey, where's those 8 maids of milking? Oh, there's the milk jars right up there. Awesome. All right, well, speaking of only being able to get done what you're able to get done, it's getting awfully late now, which means that pretty soon a lot of people will turn off their lights. Thank goodness these people haven't yet. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Look, even their birdhouse looks awesome.
They won the award for most beautiful.
Oh, yeah, I see that over there now. I guess it's not just a Pine Street thing since we've technically turned on to Maple, I believe. Hey, guess what? In my neighborhood, you would win most beautiful. Definitely wouldn't be me. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, pretty soon people are going to dim the lights, which is always a weird thing. I always think even the week of Christmas, you can't leave them on past 10 o'clock. That's actually the only reason we're not going to extend tonight even longer and go see even more Christmas light neighborhoods is because things are winding down and some of the ones I really want to visit. But if the weather forecast is wrong, and it often is in Southern California, and it isn't pouring rain tomorrow night, well, then I believe we just might be able to squeeze in a little more Christmas after all. And look at that. That, my friends, is a sparkle ball right there. Hey, that's a Fullerton thing. Fingers crossed we can go see it together. Hold on, weather. Hold on. All right, gang. Well, I heard the Disneyland fireworks go off some time ago, which means that it's bedtime here in Southern California. But luckily, we got a lot done on the Christmas list today, and we at least got to see some awesome Christmas lights. So I think all things considered, we still get to say, we've done our duty. We can go home and sleep well. Remember when I saved Christmas by drinking out of that red cup? When Starbucks tried to cancel Christmas and they had the red cup? And then I drank of the waters of the fountain and restored Christmas? Yes, yes. No need to thank me. No need to thank me. Just have a Merry Christmas and tell your children's children's children. Yeah, let's just take a shortcut through this dark alley. What could possibly go wrong, right? Right. Ah! Just practicing for when I get murdered. I don't know this for a fact, but that doorway really looks like the kind of doorway that would have aliens behind it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, G-Money? I mean, A-Money? A-Money?